Hi everyone, it's Caitlin and I am just super jazzed about the April release from Cracked Polish. I am sporting my favorite, what I think is Grandmacore, like a nice knit sweater that my nan actually did make me. Grandmacore kind of like resonates deeply in my body, and that is the theme for this month's 6-piece cream collection. Can't wait to talk about those, but there's also a new duo, which is called the Something to Ponder duo, and it's actually a collab with Audrey Swatches, who is a ridiculously talented nail artist on Instagram. Everything you're about to see in this video will be on the Cracked Polish website April 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. And as always, you can use my affiliate code, which is Caitlin Swatches. That will save you 10%. It's unlimited use, and thank you so much to all of you who use it. If you've never tried a Cracked Polish cream before, then you're gonna be in for a treat. If you are excited by these colors, they have an incredible formula. We're talking one coaters. Not all of them are one coaters, but most of them were. They're absolutely stunning. And I think I've said enough. Let's just get into the swatches.
Before we get into Grandmacore, let's look at the jelly of the month. This is called You Want a Peach of Me, and it is a gorgeous, as you might have guessed, peach jelly. So this thankfully works really well on my skin tone, and I absolutely love the formula. I would say that I actually kind of like it in one coat. It kind of just gives like a perfecting look, but obviously if you want to build it up, have at it. It does build up beautifully. The formula is super even, and I have said it before, but if you haven't been here on my channel or watched a Cracked Polish video, this is hands down the best Crelly formula on the market that I have tried. So in 3 coats, it dries pretty glossy. I will still recommend top coat, and definitely you still see a bit of my free edge, but that's what you want when it comes to a jelly. Now we're going to start with the Grandmacore collection, and we'll look at crinkled linens, which is described simply as an off-white cream. I will compare this to Jokes on You, which is the existing white Cracked Polish cream, and this one is just slightly more, I don't know if it's more anything, but it's less stark than the other white cream. So if you don't want a super chalky looking white, then I would absolutely recommend checking out Crinkled Linens. And I would also say, I think the formula on Crinkled Linens is maybe one of the best white cream formulas I've ever used. So I am using a base coat for all of my swatches. That definitely helps with application, but you can see that this is totally smooth, self-leveling, and yeah, it just lacks that chalkiness of a typical white cream. So absolutely love this one. If you're looking for a new white cream, definitely check this out. So as promised, here's the comparison between Crinkled Linens and Jokes on You. I mean, honestly, Jokes on You almost looks more white. No, I guess crinkled linen looks more white. I don't know. It's barely discernible the difference on the nail, except I do think the formula with crinkled linens is better. And it's just slightly less white. I don't know. Hopefully this is helpful. Next up is Don't Throw Stones, and it is a gray cream with a hint of lilac. Now, famously, I don't really like gray polishes because I don't like what they do with my skin tone, but maybe because of that hint of lilac, I really quite like this color. And it's also a one coater, at least it was for me. I didn't want to add another coat because it was honestly perfect in one. So I don't know, that's like doing it for me. I love a cream that is basically a one coater. So take that information, do with it what you will. I know I have shorter nails, but the formula is beautiful, totally opaque, and of course best when you apply a top coat. Next up is Oversized Bow, and this is a taffy pink cream. This one is not a one coater, but like it's so close to being a one coater. Like, look at that. I feel like it just self-leveled as I was sort of fixing where I missed some spot on my tip. So just an incredible formula. Again, Cracked Polish makes beautiful creams, beautiful jellies, beautiful anything. And I did just change my camera settings to make this look as color accurate as possible. So what you're seeing now on the second coat is more color accurate than in the first coat. This is just a really sweet pink. I love how it's not too white. Like, it's still definitely a pink, but it's not like a super bright pink. It's just kind of perfect. It's a really, really cute, sweet pink. Now we have Blue Bell Bonnet, which is a medium blue cream. This one is so interesting to me. I don't have anything at all like it in my collection, and I absolutely love it. This one is also a one coater. Like, honestly, it practically applies itself on the nail, again, over a base coat. That's always going to give you the best application experience for a cream. But this was totally opaque in one coat. Definitely want a top coat to smooth everything out. Not smooth, like gloss everything up. But it didn't cause any staining. These are opaque, but again, beautiful formula, no issues with staining, easy to remove, just fantastic formulas. Now we have Sunlit Moss, which I anticipate will be a bestseller this month. It's a moss green cream, and yes, it kind of does have that baby poop, for lack of a better word, look to it, which I know some of you just go wild for. This is so pretty. It's so unique. I don't tend to keep them because I don't really like these kinds of colors, but I will be keeping this one because it is so beautiful. The formula is amazing, and it's just such an interesting, beautiful color with a fantastic formula. This one is definitely a 2-coater, and again, you will want top coat because it dries down a tiny bit dull, but this one just looks absolutely fantastic, and all of the green lovers out there will just eat this up. This polish is called Buttoned Brown, and it is a rich, warm brown cream. This one is so pretty. It does have like some red undertones to it, and I'm a sucker for these sort of vampy, browny, red blood almost kind of colors. This one has a beautiful formula. It is definitely going to be a 2-coater, but it's just such a gorgeous color, and I have a very fun treat for you with one of the Audrey Swatches collab polishes, pairing it over the creams from Grandmacore, and it's like the perfect combo of all time. So excited for you to see that, but this on its own is just stunning. Just stunning. Like, if you like these kinds of colors, you can't beat the formula, and in my extensive collection of these sort of oxblood, brown, burgundy reds, this one does stand out. And now we're going to look at the 2 polishes from the Something to Ponder duo, which, if you missed it at the beginning, are limited edition, so they won't be around forever. I don't know how limited, but just flagging that. Pond's Dew is a lake green with black iridescent flakes. That's 2 different things, there's a comma. With black iridescent flakes, large pink flakes, and it's packed with a blue aurora shimmer. So to create this one, Audrey and Monique took inspiration from a color she made by mixing multiple shades together, and then they turned it into a polish that we can buy. So I will recommend 3 coats for this one. It's just simply gorgeous, and they do have a Monet painting here as the inspiration, and it honestly looks exactly like a Monet painting on your nails. It does also dry a little bit dull, so definitely use top coat for this. But oh my goodness, this is so beautiful and special. And the other half of the duo is Petals on the Surface, which is a pink magnetic topper with a slight gold shift in extreme angles. This says you'll want to put it over everything, adding the right amount of sparkle and magic to your favorite shades, and I couldn't agree more. So I will be showing Petals on the Surface over pretty much everything you saw prior to this. So stick around. I don't really have anything to say beyond this is a fantastic topper. I will recommend or say that it does look best, in my opinion, applied in 2 coats. So you can see it here in a single, but I do think you get more impact when you build it up in 2. And for people who don't like the bar magnet effect or the cat eye look, I have magnetized the topper with the velvet effect later on. I'm gonna save my voice, but yeah, I'll let you just see me apply Petals on the Surface to basically everything. And it works beautifully. Like, honestly, just a perfect topper. Gorgeous formula, dries quickly. I would still recommend applying top coat over it, but I would love to hear everyone's thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to congratulate Audrey. I think it's Audrey_Swatches on Instagram. Her nail art is impeccable, and this collab is just a masterpiece.
I want to talk firstly about the Something to Ponder duo because I don't know how Monique did it, but she took an impressionist painting and turned it into a nail polish, and it just makes so much sense. Like, I didn't need to know that this was Monet inspired to know that that's what the inspiration was, because it is so perfectly spot on, and I love the formula. And of course, oh my goodness, that magnetic topper is amazing. Wow, I really, really, really love it. I don't know, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. We don't see a lot of magnetic toppers, but this one is just extra special. And over top of button brown, I kind of just want to wear that combo forever. It is perfection. Like, it makes that pink pop, you see everything. It's just such a beautiful combo. And I will note that that duo is limited edition, so it won't be around forever. I'm not sure how limited it is, but I just know it is limited edition. And a huge congrats to Audrey and Monique for coming together and creating these two stunning polishes. And when it comes to the Grandmacore collection, I love them all. Like, the formulas are so, so good. I don't even know what to say. I do have some favorites, and Don't Throw Stones was just really unique. I don't see a ton of gray creams, period, but this one where it has that like hint of lilac, it just really works. Usually grays can kind of make my hands look like I'm a corpse, but not this one at all. It's actually a really flattering, just beautiful gray. And Bluebell Bonnet is also just really special. I love colors like that, but never find the right one for me. And this one feels like the right one for me. It's just dark, but still bright. It's blue, but not too blue. And it's dusty, but not too dusty. So I don't know, I'm just saying words, but hopefully it makes sense to you. And I just want to convey how much I love it. It's just beautiful. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about this release. I love the concept of Grandmacore. I love the duo. Again, amazing work with Audrey. I can't wait to see what she creates. Also, I love following her. I love her nail art. It is so beautiful. So anyway, have at it in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you're going to pick it up, please use my affiliate code, Caitlin Swatches. It'll save you 10%. It helps me out immensely. And I'm so grateful to all of you again who use it. So I guess that's it for me. I'm going to go, I don't know, wrap myself up in a blanket like an actual grandma because I'm so cold and tired, and I just want to like frolic by the ocean or even a lake right now. Honestly, I need to just do something, be a little more grandma-like in my life because I need a break. That's it. Okay. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.